everyone. Today we will learn about how to find area by using squared paper. So we have learned to find areas of regular and irregular figures by using squared paper in class 4. Now let us just see the steps by which we can find the area using a squared paper. Step 1 is count the number of complete squares enclosed by the figure. Step 2. Count the number of those squares whose more than half part is enclosed by the figure and treat them as one complete square. Step 3. Count the number of those squares whose half part is enclosed by the figure and divide it by 2 to get the number of complete squares. And step 4 is leave those squares whose less than half part is enclosed by the figure. And the sum of all the squares obtained from step 1 to step 3 will be the area of the figure. Now based on these steps, we will just complete our exercise. Now let us see the first part, part A. Here first of all we will count the number of complete squares. So how many complete squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So here we have only complete squares and these squares are 12. So what will be the area? It will also be 12, that is 12 square units. So how to write? First of all we will write number of complete squares, that is 12. Therefore area will be 12 square units because we know 1 square is equals to 1 square centimeter. So the area will be 12 square units. Now in part B, let us first of all count the complete squares, then more than half squares and then half squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22. These are complete squares. Now more than half squares. 1, 2, these two squares are more than half. And then this 1, 2 and 3 are half squares and this is less than half. So which is less than half? We don't have to consider it. Fine. Complete squares are 22. More than half squares are 2 and 3 are half squares. And these 3 half squares will be divided by 2 and after that we will add complete squares, more than half squares and half squares to find the area. So let us see how to do this. In part B, number of complete squares are 22, number of more than half squares are 2 and number of half squares are 3. Now, the half squares we have to divide by 2. You can say half into 3 or 3 divided by 2 and you will get 1.5. And you have to add complete squares, this more than half squares and half square. That is 22 plus 2 or 1 by 2 of 3 or you can say 22 plus 2 plus 1.5. So if you will follow this step, you will get the answer this, that is 25 1 by 2 square units, and if you will follow this step, then you will get this answer, that is 22.5 square units. But both means the same. You can do half of 3 or you can divide 3 by 2 to get 1.5. It means you have to add complete squares, more than half squares and then the value of half square that you have got, and you know that we have to divide half squares by 2 and then we have to add that value. Okay, so this is how you can find the area. Next is part C. So let us count the complete squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 complete squares. Now how many half squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 half squares are there and we have to divide the half squares by 2. When we will divide 4 by 2, we will get 2. And then when we will add all these squares, 6 plus 2, it will be 8. So let us see how to write. So number of complete squares 6, number of half squares 4, that is 2, means 4 divided by 2. So 2 complete squares, we have to divide it by 2 and then we have to consider it as complete squares. Therefore area will be 6 plus 2 means 8 square units. Now figure D. First of all we will count the complete squares. So it is 1, 2 and 3. Then we will count the more than half squares. So it is 1, here it is 2 then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So we have 11 more than half squares. So let us find the area. Number of complete squares 3, number of more than half squares 11. Therefore area will be 3 plus 11, that is 14 square units. Now next is question number 2. Look at the figure. Area of each square is 1 square centimeter. Classify true and false statement. So the area of rectangle ABCD is 20 square centimeter. We have to count the number of squares. If these squares are 20, then this statement is correct, that area is 20 square centimeter. So when we will count the squares, from this side there are 5 squares and from this side there are 4. It means length is 5 and breadth is 4. So length into breadth means 5 into 4, it is 20. So yes, this statement is true. The area is 20 square centimeter. Next is the area of triangle ABD is 10 square centimeter. So this is triangle ABD. Let us count the complete squares, more than half squares and half squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are 6 complete squares. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more than half squares. So 6 plus 4 is 10. But less than half squares we will not consider. So yes, 10 square centimeter is the area of triangle ABD. So the statement is true. Now next part C, the area of triangle ABE is 9 square centimeter. ABE. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 complete squares. Here 2 more than half squares. So these squares will be considered as complete squares. So 6 plus 2 is 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 half squares. Half squares will be divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2 will be 2. So 6 plus 2, 8 plus 2, 10. Which is more than 9 square centimeter. So this statement is false. Part D, area of triangle ABD is half of area of rectangle ABCD. So if area of rectangle ABCD is 20 square centimeter, so if area of triangle ABD is 10 square centimeter, it means it is half of area of rectangle ABCD. And here in part B, we have just calculated that yes, area of triangle ABD is 10 square centimeter, which is half of 20 square centimeter. So this statement is true. So I hope you would have understood this exercise.